I promise this is not Lammy's list. Welcome in, everyone. For those who do not know, my name is Guest, also known as ItsGuestGaming, and I wanted to kind of guide you, essentially, through an Evo list that doesn't let you play Leech. Why? Because Leech is an awful thing, and when you do use him, it never feels good, but he also doesn't do the job that you necessarily want him to do all the time, so let's try and cut him from as many lists as possible. So I went about the idea of taking High Evolutionary with the brand new Hope Summers and wanted to build a different spin on something that works, but also, in my opinion, makes a lot more sense. And I have the results to prove it. So let's take a look here. This is hopefully Evo. And if you like these kinds of deck breakdowns, please leave a like and a subscribe and a comment, and you know all the YouTube stuff. So let's talk about the deck here, okay? Couple of key factors. Number one, I wanted to play into the Abomination line on this deck because I do see potential here with Hope Summers and Reduction at the same time that many people see, oh, let's get Shocker into these lists because it's going to augment that Sunspot. Well, what if we did it the other way around by also saving on playing that Abomination rather than just cheapening via the Shocker? So it fit the curve a little bit better, in my opinion, because you give yourself more flexibility for power based on saved resources. So I liked that aspect of it, number one. Number two, I really need to make sure that Shang-Chi is built into this list as another defensive mechanic. I do agree with the commentaries out there that the most inconsistent thing about High Evolutionary decks is Magic, because if Magic gets shut down on turn 6, it ruins that deck. This allows you to play those lines. So your number one thing you're ideally hoping for is Zabu on 2, followed by Hope Summers and Wasp on 3. Together, getting that skip augmentation into turn 5 is a huge acceleration point because it keeps you ahead of the curve. You could play that thing down on turn 4 and still save some energy to ramp up your Sunspot, or just play the standard lines in the first couple of turns, Sunspot, Misty Knight, Cyclops, etc. Wasp is a great piece because he's 2 power, essentially, because he's going to reduce something off of the other side. So it's an easy one to hold on to until you absolutely know exactly where your target is going, play it down on turn 3, even if you don't have Hope Summers, and get the Abomination out on turn 4. And as a 4/9 that has flexibility versus a Cull Obsidian that has to be in the same lane as your Sunspot or Misty Knight, I like that flexibility a little bit better for Abomination, so we did go leaning heavily into that toxicity line, but I don't think we need Scorpion. It doesn't need so because we're looking at a couple of other augmentation pieces. Zabu actually makes the list because there were several times I would play Zabu down on 2, and I would desperately need that reduced down Abomination with a reduced down thing, or even just High Evolutionary as a 3/4 feels pretty good to play if you need some kind of power versus throwing that 3 power into Sunspot. That's an extra power right there because you can play the High Evo. I like this deck. It's a little bit more well-rounded in my opinion, and here are the results. It worked pretty darn well in my climb to infinite, so I hope you enjoy this deck. And look, no Leech, no Magic, but just straight results using the brand new Hope Summers. So here's some gameplay from what we tested here on stream, and again, like, subscribe, and enjoy.
Behold my creations.
Okay. Play out a Misty. We should have a drunkified stream and watch guests get fucked up and play Snap. I mean, look. It is a redemption. First off, number 1. Takes a long-ass time to get there. Number 2. It doesn't have to be a special occasion. Oh, look, a Wasp turns into a cheap-ass pig. Now... let's do this. That'll be nice. Those kinds of streams are fun. However, they're better as like specialty content. So like sub-only streams or Patreon. support streams, like, that's really fun, in my opinion.
It's clobbering time!
It has to be a limited audience, Costilla. Unless if you have Amazon Prime. Ham, Iron Lad. We know they have Black Panther. I mean, they could YOLO it. So let's hold. Let them take the prio. There we go. And now they YOLO. And we have to decide. So, legally, Lucky, I actually can't. Legally, you're not allowed to receive financial incentive on Twitch for the exchange of the consumption of alcohol. You are not allowed to do that. You can actually get kicked off Twitch. Like, I can't say I'll do another shot for 10 gifted subs. You know, that no, absolutely not. I'm going to take a chance and say that it works. Go ahead, Zola. Do your thing.
Hail Hydra!
Wakanda forever!
All hail Hydra!
Looking at the Snap roadmap, it's kind of shocking me that we don't have, like, a graveyard yet. I'm not completely shocked by it.
Creations.
We got Hope Wasp. That's a good starting line. Thanks, Iceman. Ya bum. Boomer snapping bluffs work 90%. I won't say 90%. But if you're in a situational snap buff, yeah, go for it. Have fun. Like, you Galactus, but you don't have Goliath in hand. Doesn't matter. Snap.
Wind, aid my hand.
Fine, Cerebro 2. You're either Brood. Yeah, you're probably Brood. No, you give up? Okay. Oh, not Cerebro 2. Iron Lad. It is Legion Grey. Oh, c'est bébé variant. Oh. I shall reduce your value. Do you think Tribunal needs a power nerf, or is he fine where he is? I think Tribunal's fine. The things that make Tribunal good are not Tribunal.
It's clobbering time!
Pew. 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 Dougie. Worth a shot. Leech. Not enough.
Victory!
Oh shit, it's G-Money.
Creations.
Pretty sure that's the G-Money who loves to be here. Hang out in the chat. Might be even there right now. Might be even lurking right now. Let's see, are you in here, G-Money? No, not right now. If it's that G-Money. Patriot has never gone anywhere. Patriot's always been back. Good. I'm glad I can use that. Don Cartong, thank you so much for the follow. And same thing for Ezeki. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Oh, damn. And Rodrigo. Bringing in the epic battle mix. I love it. My custom mix. Let's go. Let's do it. You got it. I'm in. Let's go! I'm happy with it. For 4 cubes. Send it off. Go! Ramping. Ramping. Elsa. Ramping. Hope. Wolfsbane. Not enough! Love it. That's another 4. Now we're getting the rhythm on the stack. Now I'm feeling better about it. It definitely needed the little extra oomph in there. Does not need it. Does not feel like it needs input on. Need an expanded Ultimate remix? No, I mean, the Marvel Snap loop is only so long anyway. I actually took out Shocker. Because there's enough energy cheat with Hope for when I want it. We're going to play into the Bifrost move. Yeah, so I started with Lammy's list, and I talked through my opinions on the Lammy list, where it works and I see the solutions of what it's fixing, of what he's talking about. But at the same time, a couple of the things to me seemed a little counterintuitive, so I'm spinning into that toxicity, you know, via Abomination and Thing to stay under Shang-Chi range on this variation. And then Zabu ended up becoming an organic fit because I wanted to run Shang-Chi and I wanted to run the Thing, so throw in Zabu. If they're cheating out here, I'm worried about losing Cryo. I think 10 and 12 should be fine. Yondu hit the Clops. Would a Jeff. Okay, so they can't Goliath me.
Opponent snapped.
Why are they snapping? Why are they snapping? Jeff into nowhere with no counter against what?
It's clobbering time.
God, that feels good to get around Chi. I'd actually be very happy because this deck feels very good.
My creations.
It feels easy to make decisions. That's the most important thing I like about this deck. Depending on, you know, what's in your hand by turn 3, it's very easy to decide, okay, I'm doing this into this into this. God damn it. Stupid New York. Yeah, we did a bunch of tinkering and messing around yesterday. Tried a couple of concept builds, both with Pixie and Ravona separately. I didn't feel too good with either of them. Ooh. Magic Limbo, New York. That makes it fun. can we still wait it?
It's clobbering time!
Ooh. Magic into null. They're prepping for a Zola, right? It would make more sense. I can get these two out. Jane on 6 into Zola
Two more shall take its place.
to give some love to the null. Okay. I think if Jane has been played on 6, we're not looking at Panther Odin. I think we're now looking at Iron Man, Mystique, and friends. And with the risk of the Danger Room existing, if I had to guess, it'd be Odin first. Odin in the center. We're looking at Odin, Iron Man, Mystique. Yeah. I think it's an Odin, Iron Man, Mystique. That means it gets rid of the 8. So 6, 5, and 3. 44. But that 8 and reduction on Cyclops, I think I stay over by 1.
Wakanda forever!
I am Iron Man.
What's in the Danger Room? What's in the Danger Room?
I am Iron Man.
Ironheart, miss! Let's go!
Victory!
No Odin! No Odin! Big ass Hulk for the win! Spider Hulk does whatever a Spider Hulk does.